round 10 or something like that of SWE Competitive League. I'm starting to commentate here now. As we could see, everyone going out on track now. There we go, I didn't have any volume then for some reason. Just give me 1 minute while I put the link into the league chat so everyone can join, come and spectate the race. Let me just double check on the in the chat what round it is. I haven't got what round it is, but so far I will go through the top people. We got Basia Busan in the lead with 138 points. I think his name. I think he nicknamed. His nickname was Villy. Yeah, Villy. Villy 110. Pace Sven. The Red Bull. No, the Red Bull is on 64. It's Adam 11 on 55. Militio. Militio Genio on 45. Then sixth isn't here. Ventura Risk. Seventh isn't here. Dream on 6 is in 8th. Max Wheatley in 9th. Storm 2006 UK in 10th. Who isn't here? No, he's not. Iska and the Toro Rosso in 11th with 22. Ender Rails 2. 15. Mikey 251, who isn't here either, on 14. Chulacao on 12. Daniel KTM 42 on 12. Neil on 10. Cart on 10. Camadorix 8 and James Killer on 0. As we've just seen the qualifying, like the first people out on qualifying. Fastest lap at the moment is 1:04.6, set by Sven. Yeah, so Sven being the fastest person on track at the moment. Felix Pelagoro, who's a new driver, Vili, Iska, Omsini MC, Trillacow, Daniel KTM, Booster Burn, Max Wheatley, Malicio, Junior 22. It's Adam, who's I think just about to start a flying lap. Nope, he's gonna jump in the pit lane. SX White, James Killer, and Dream on 6. As James Killer, I didn't see that, but James Killer went with a 15415. You see Felix about to start his final lap. We'll right on board with him. Going into T1 now, getting that curve perfect, getting just over that sausage as you go down the down the first long straight. Going up to turn 2, braking hard now into the turn 2, which is very, very sharp, and getting a good exit and power down, DRS open, and get the most straightest line down the straight. Braking hard now. Try not to lock up. Get a curb, run out wide, and then slowly edge your way in. So right close to that curb, right over that curb there. So as close to this curve as possible as the track falls away from you and you lose grip as you ride over that curve. And clip both of those curbs going flat out. Putting in right now, riding over that curve. That's a bit too much curve and he's mucked up his lap. Sorry about that, guys. Just dealing with some stuff. So you can see the top 3 being just within 0.4 of a second. As we see Vili go fastest by 1/1000th of a second, beating his teammate. Very, very close. If I stop talking for a few minutes, it's because there's a beautiful girl that I'm spending some time with at the moment, talking to, and at the moment she's making me happier than I've ever felt. So, oh, who's that? That would be Felix going slow. Letting everyone pass, I guess. Vili going into the pits now. Felix getting underway again to start his flying lap. Melito, let's go with the fitted vest. Actually, there we go. So we can see what tyres the people are on now. Boosum coming out on track in the softs. That's a weird tyre choice. Maybe he's going for a short lap. Best way of ruining your tyres. Who's that? Nope. Unboxing. Speaks with a 15 second first sector. Yeah, Felix underway with his lap, coming across in third sector now. Getting the corner perfect. Dropping it through the last corner. Getting that curve perfect and coming down across the line with a better lap, but not improving in place. And James Culler now in fourth place. Melito in fifth. Pelo, Pelly, or I'm going to call him Pelly, in sixth. I see ya in seventh. Booson in eighth. Adam in ninth. Wyatt in 10th. Daniel 11th. MC 12th. Dream 13th. Chulacao 14th. Max Waitley 15th. So that's your grid so far with 5 minutes remaining. We see James Killer going exiting the second corner, flat out, making hard now. Going down into turn 4, getting that curb perfect. Oh what? Oh no! There is now 3 drivers within 1,000th of a second. That is funny. That's the best thing I've seen. Yeah. So Villy is out for another lap, out on a brand new set of Ultra Softs. Me just Philly going out again, going down through sector 2 already, 30 seconds into his lap. See what he does on this lap. Maybe another improvement of lap times. SX going on the soft. Now this is very tight. The top 5 will within 0.1 of a second. Let's ride on board with Philly on his last lap. I think it's going to be his last lap. Getting the corner good, nearly flat. Good exit. Going down the straight to cross the line. to improve by 0.2 of a second. What a margin he's going to gain now. So the other guys in front, as I think Iska is going to be coming out. I think nope, that would be Max Wheatley. So top 5, only 3 of them were on track. Pace Sven about to start his first flying lap. Let's see what lap time he sets. Going down the straight, starting it now. Going into T1, braking hard now. Getting the good. What a good line. Kept the speed in there. Flat out down the straight with the DRS. Going into turn 2, braking hard now. Into turn 2. Getting that clipping point there, getting a good clipping point on the exit, and power, DRS open. As we ride on board from the cockpit, which is a lovely camera view by the way. Braking hard at 100-meter board, or just after. Getting that curve perfect. Power out the corner. Staying, you can see that shine of light. That's the racing line, you need to follow it. Always a bit wide there. Let's see what he can do for this final sector. And more likely his final lap of the race. A final lap of the qualifying, I mean. Getting turn 8, I think. Correct. Turn 9. Perfect. DRS open. And he goes across the line. And in. Does he get pole? I don't know. I didn't see. No! Veals with the pole still. Boost on second. Pace Sven third. Iska about to start his final lap. Same as White. He's going to start his final lap. White is still on the soft tyres. Super soft tyres. Good exit from out of the first corner. Iska's about to start his final lap. Braking hard now. It wasn't as good exit at the corner. Iska's pulled off. He's done. Let's follow White on his final lap. DRS open, fully down the back straight. Braking hard now into turn 3. Good exit here. Would do really well. Good line. Follow that line. Follow that line. Get the clipping point there. If he improves a place, this is going to be an amazing lap because he's on super soft. Everyone else above him is on the ultras, but I think he's going for the pit strategy. Oh no, he's actually on the ultra soft, but it's just showing he's on the super soft to me. Oh wait, that's on best, that's why. Yes, I think he improved. White goes fastest. That's put a twist into this race. See what happens further into the race. It's going to be a good one. Wow. So the top, what is it? The top 11 within a second of each other. Within a second of the leader. What a amazing qualifying. With Max Wheatley coming out in 15th place, 2 seconds lower. MC 14th, Dream 13th, Daniel 12th, Cholikau 11th, James 10th, Pilly 9th, Adams 8th, Mio 7th, Iska 6th, Pace 5th. I didn't get the rest, but we'll see them on the grid and see what they're like on the pull away. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be a formation lap or just straight into it. I'm not 100%. While we wait for them quickly, I'm going to quickly just run and get my jumper because I'm a bit chilly. Cool. I took my headset with me, but we're back. Ugh. And also, if there are any commentators any leagues out there watching this stream right now, I am available Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm pretty sure, but the Thursdays, Thursdays and the Sunday will be very limited because of I'm going into ESL at the moment. ESL competitive, ESL Rainbow ESL. So as we watch White on leading the pack around for the flying lap, we'll get to see what it's going to be like from the start. Leo has been disqualified. Adams has been disqualified. Pilly has been disqualified. 1 second. True Cow been disqualified from the formation. As we see White holding them up and Felix jumping through Veal, White, Booson and Pace. They've all sort of just gone inside of each other. And Iska has jumped in front of Booson. So as we see, the guys that have been disqualified from qualifying sit there on the grid with their tyres getting slightly cold already. White going to line up on the grid to take that pole position. As we've got the last two drivers lining up on the grid now. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're underway with the race. Good start from White. Great start from Felix. Let's see how it goes through T1. Oh! True Cow running off wide already. MC going side by side with him. Let's go back to the leaders. Oh, the two Red Bulls are side by side, and I think Iska rear-ended one of the Red Bulls. There's a three-way battle going on ahead. Oh, as Pilo goes down the inside, as Daniel tries to go down the inside, and one spinner. We've got Adams side backwards already. Adams has left a lot, but he obviously didn't like it getting taken out. True Cow with dirt up on the side of his car already. Max Wheatley in 13th. MC jumping up to 12th already. Bream 11th. James Killer in 10th. Daniel in 9th. Matilio in 8th. Pilo 7th. Iska 6th. Buson 5th. Sven 4th. Philly 3rd. Felix 2nd, and White in the lead. As Pace goes for a overtake into turn 2 on his teammate. Villa said no and blocked him. As we watch Pilo and Mitalio battling for 7th place into turn 4 now. Philo gets a better line through the corner and gets a bigger gap to him. Now Pilo is getting on the back of Iska. Maybe Pilo might be going for an Iska overtake. as we see Felix going with the fastest lap as DRS has been enabled now. Oh, DRS and Pilo got the exit wrong and clipped Leo's front wing. Daniel KTM has spun, I think. Yeah, he has. Sven and Philly still battling away as Busen joins the group, which is the championship leader over Villy. Now this is intense. Let's see what's going to happen between these two. Pace Sven is in third, so these guys, these three here are battling for the championship. It's more Busen and Villy battling for the championship at the moment, but as you can see, Felix and White pulling away with a 2.5 second gap to Philly as Iska pits. I think this is going to be a front wing change. Chulikau getting a 3-second penalty. He's in, and it is a front wing change. I guess he did have damage then from earlier, as he's off out of the pit lane now. Oh, as we ride on board. Oh, as they go side by side, Pilo and MC going side by side, and into turn 3. Oh, and Dream has lost position. MC has lost a position as well, with Pilo gaining 2. MC going off track. That was a bit unusual. He's losing a bit at the back end there, going through the S's, going into the second, the penultimate corner. Ooh. Dream trying to defend from MC as James Killer loses a position to Melio, as well as Pili is gonna. Oh, Pili's just got the bad exit and lost grip, and it's given a bigger gap to James Killer as we watched Max Wheatley go for the over. Oh, as Chulikau. Oh, Max Wheatley giving a position to Chulikau. MC having DRS. Let's see what's going to happen. Going into turn 3. Max Wheatley going deep and giving Chulikau the position back. Max Wheatley loses 2 positions from that. That's right, let's see what's happening. Peely and James Killer going side by side through the S's, going into the penultimate corner now. Let's see who's going to win the battle into turn 2, into the penultimate corner. It's going to be Peely. Peely's going to get the better exit as well, and maybe DRS as Dream is onto the back of James Killer. Going into turn 1. He's not going for the dive bomb there. Oh, as who's that? Chulikau going straight on at turn 1. Still off track, and he's back on the track now. He's lost a few positions there, I think. Iska with the fastest lap of a 1:76. White and Felix pulling away with a 3.7 second gap. Villy in third, with half a second gap to Sven. Busen behind with half a second gap. Melio behind. Pilo, James Killer, Dream, MC, Max Wheatley, Shulikau, Daniel, Iska, and Adam, who retired on the first lap. White getting a bad exit out of the last corner, losing time, and lost the first place. Is he going to get a battle? Is he going to get the position back going down the back straight? He's got DRS, he's got in the slipstream, and he's going down the outside, into going for the inside into turn 2. And has made the position. Oh, and he's gone off wide. He's lost the position again. And I think that's given Felix DRS. Felix has got DRS and White didn't. as a battle between Vili, Sven and Buson intensifies. Buson go from one side of the track to the other, back to the other side. As Sven holds him back as much as possible. I think this is team orders. A bit like Valtteri, it's James. Quotation from F1, if anyone watches it will know. As Dream On has lost a position, I think. Yeah, lost a position to MC. As Melio is in the pit lane. Melio getting a 5-second stop and go penalty. James Killer in the pit lane. And he doesn't get a 5-second stop and go penalty. Felix and White going side by side down the straight now. Let's see who's going to get it into turn 3. This battle is going to get intense now. Max Wheatley and Dream are having a massive battle here. Let's right on board. Dream going ahead, going into turn 4 now. Dream keeping the position. Max getting a better line. Let's see what Max can do going into the penultimate corner now. Going down the straight. Not even got DRS. He seems a lot quicker. Runs out a little bit wider, trying to get a better line. Both of them run off track. Gets a good exit and will have DRS down the straight, and he's opened it. Slipstream. Go for the inside line into turn 1. Side by side, and he has made it by cutting the pit of the corner as well. True Cow in the pit lane. As we ride on board with... we'll ride on board... What for 5 minutes? For a minute? Buson and Sven are still going side by side battles. Let's see what can happen here. Vili pulling away now from the Sven Buson battle. I think this is actual team orders. I think this is actually team orders because Sven is holding him up. Sven getting a good exit out of the corner, same as Buson getting a good exit out of the corner. Buson got DRS going into turn 1, will not go for the position. That's a bit of a stupid move if he did. Palio in the pit lane, MC in the pit lane, just getting it. Buson having DRS going into turn 2, he's going to stay behind. This is going to have DRS on the exit of this straight. A pit and DRS down the straight, slipstreaming him all the way down. Go for the inside, looking for the inside line. He's going to stay behind. I've seen Buson race before, as you would have seen last week. I commentated on him at Real Wing Racing, where he won by about 30 seconds. Sven getting a bit forced into a problem here. So still Sven can keep that racing line perfect line as Buson actually runs a wide slightly, as there's a spinner in the sector 2, so I don't know what that is. Okay, MC giving a 10-second penalty now, and Buson having DRS going down to turn 2. Is he going for the lunge? He isn't going for the lunge. He's going to try and get a better line out of the corner and probably get past. Daniel getting another penalty. You got Chuluk out in 14th, MC in 13th, James Killer in 12th, Melio 11th, Pili 10th, Iska 9th, Dream 8th, Daniel 7th, Max 6th, Buson 5th, Sven 4th, Vili 3rd, Felix second, White first. Let's ride back on board with Boosen. Sven battle. Boosen keeps looking for that inside line. He likes the inside line into these corners. So let's see what happens down this straight here. Boosen's going to keep gaining time into as Boosen looking for the position again, but not making it. Pilly going with the fastest lap. And Super Soft with a 1.72 if I was correct there. Boosen looking for the outside line into turn 3. Oh, it's side by side, and he's going to try and get a better exit, and he doesn't get the better exit. Sven's still getting the better exit. Let's keep this battle ahead going. Boosen getting a little bit forced out there, but he got a better exit as Sven went off wide. He's gonna have the slipstream into the penultimate corner. Sven and Boosen still battling hard here. Really one of the best battles I've seen. MC retiring from the race. Felix in the pit lane now. It's White getting a 3-second penalty. Boosen looking for the outside line. Oh, it's gonna be tight. DRS open within 1.1 of a second now. DRS going for the inside line, cutting across very quickly. Boosen getting the overtake. Done. No, he's not. It's going side by side down the straight now as Sven now has DRS. Let's see what happens. Sven has the inside line. Let's see with DRS he's going to make it. He's going to go side by side, and he does get back past him. What a beautiful overtake from Sven. That was a lovely switchback from the two drivers there. Philly pulling away on his own now. He's got a 2.7 second gap to his teammate. White pitting now. Villy pitting now. Sven staying out for another lap. No. Sven mucked up there. Sven was going to pit and then realised that he shouldn't have pitted, as Villy just pitted. Sven losing 3 seconds now to Boosen. Felix coming out just behind White. Now this was a jump cut. This was in theory going side by side into turn 2. The provisional leaders are side by side, both on the same set of tyres. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, bit of nudgy there. Oh, White with the DRS going into turn 3 doesn't make the overtake. You can go for the switchback. Doesn't get it. Keeps going, and White has lost the position, and White might get it back in a second. We'll keep on board with this, as I think Sven and Boosen staying out. Sven is gonna pit, I think, this lap. Sven is in this lap. As White and Felix are now 0.3 of a second away from each other. DRS open for White. So he goes down the straight into turn 1, getting a great exit. DRS open again for White. As they come up to turn 3. DRS open again for White. Maybe he's gonna gain a bit of time here into turn 3. Not enough to go for the position though. As Villy comes out of the pits. Villy? No. Iska just overtaking Max. And the two teammates are battling for 6th place now. Pace Sven is in 9th place. He's lost a lot of time here. Boosen pitting this lap. Felix and White are still within 0.3 of a second of each other. This battle is still there, and it's been 16 laps into this race, and it's still here. Boosen just leaving the pit lane, and Nat going down the pit lane now, pit straight now. I don't think Sven is going to beat him out of the pits, as we see Philly going past Daniel, getting past him, going down the straight. Boosen losing a lot of time. Sven losing a total of 0.2 of a second, as Felix gets overtaken by White. See how this goes. Then get to see this overtake that is still very, very, very close. As they go into the S's now, as I call it. The I think they're called like the Schumacher S's. And they're called, and that's what they're called. Going through the penultimate corner into the last corner now, and down the straight. Felix will have DRS and opens, and let's see if he's going to try and gain some time to get past him. Nope, not enough to get an overtake, as he goes for DRS again, as Daniel goes past Boosen. Max Wheatley, because Max Wheatley pit him. Boosen has to battle, Daniel has to defend from Boosen. Let's see how this goes. Let's get positions changed. There we go. So at the moment, Daniel with 6 positions changed, gained. Boosen losing 3. James Killer is gone. Felix with a 3-second penalty, as Boosen goes for the overtake on Daniel. Okay, Boosen has now gone into 6th place. Philly still in 3rd. Felix in 2nd. White in 1st. White has now gained 0.3 of a second in that lap. Let's see, Shula Cow in 12th. Dream 11th, Max 10th, Maleo 9th, Pace, Sven 7th now, because Daniel's pitted. Boosen 6th, Peely 5th, Iska 4th, Billy 3rd, Felix 2nd, and White 1st. As Philly goes into his second 1, 0.2 of a second down on his previous best. His fastest lap, I think it was. Boosen and Sven are not even far away now. Sven is pushing hard, I think, because now Sven is only 1.5 seconds away from Boosen, who was actually 3.8 seconds behind him when he came out the pit lane. Yeah, so, there's an overtake. That's going to be Shully and Dream going side by side into 3rd corner, and Dream letting him pass and drop an eye now. Felix has lost a lot of time to White now. White, I think, is just going to pull away from him now, as Villy actually, I think he might be closing on them. Yeah, Villy is closing on them. Pilly and Iska battling now. Boosen's going to be involved in this battle in any second now, same as Sven will be if they don't get past them. Iska trying to get the slipstream off of Philly. Pilly. I'm gonna call him Junior because it says GR on the end now. Junior in 4th. Iska in 5th is now dropped down to 0.7 of a second off of him, as Philly Junior runs wide, and Sven has spun out. Sven getting underway again, losing his front wing on the last corner as he pushed very hard to catch up to Busen. And it's now going to be a three-way battle as Felix is dropping off of White and Philly. Oh, Sven has retired, so that's no good for the team. Waitley is now 8th, Dan's 9th, Julikau will be 10th, Dream will be 11th, and Adam, even though he's not here, he's going to be 12th. So that's 4 drivers that have retired so far now. White in the first place, 0.3 of a second ahead of Felix, and he's gaining, he's pulling time constantly, crossing the line with set a 1:8 I think, and Junior's just been given a 3-second penalty. Iska is in the pits for his second stop or first stop. I don't know. Iska is in for his first stop, going on to the softs again, super softs again. Really, now dropping off of Felix now. I think Philly has seen that Sven has just crashed out, and I think he's just going to try and conserve his tyres as he is on ultra soft tyres. Felix in second place, 1.8 seconds behind White. Philly or Junior is 4 seconds behind. Busen is 1 second behind. Malio is 9 seconds behind. Iska is 8 seconds behind. Max Wheatley 5 seconds behind. Daniel 1 second behind. Dream 10 seconds behind. And Julikau 0.3 seconds behind. They're going to be battling again. As a gap, well, Julikau being given a 3-second penalty. Busen closing in on Junior. Let's just check all the penalties. White is on 1 penalty. Felix is on 1, I think. 1 penalty. Philly on 0. Pilly on Junior on 1, 2, 3 penalties. Busen on 0. Very clean driver. Malio on with 1 stop go, 1 penalty. Iska with 1 penalty. Max Wheatley 2 penalties. Dream 1 penalty, 2 penalty. 1 penalty, 2 penalties. As I just seen Philly jumping in the pit lane for the super softs to the end, I think. Iska coming down the pit lane now. Iska with the fastest lap. Is he going to get ahead? This is going to be very tight for the two guys battling for 4th place, I think. And they are side by side going down the second straight. Into turn 2. Is he going to go for the dive bomb? He's looking at it, and he's going for it, and he has got past. I think no, he hasn't. He's dropped back, and he's going with DRS. DRS with the slipstream, going for the overtake, into turn 3, getting the apex, running a slight bit wider than usual, losing that place again. Switchbacks again and again from these drivers as Busen stays out still. I don't think he will be pitting. I think he'll stay out until the end. As Iska and Philly going side by side again. Junior getting the DRS, going into turn 1. It's going to be Junior ahead in front of Iska. Iska's going to have DRS going down the straight. Iska's got yellow on fuel, so he's getting close to his target fuel mixture. I think he might be running the rich mix then. Going down the straight, gonna have DRS on hot lap mode, not on overtake yet. Going around the outside into turn 3. Gonna try and go for the switchback, and nope, that's not gonna work here. As Max Wheatley and Daniel go for an overtake as well. Iska, 0.3 of a second. Hopefully Iska will be closing on this. Boosen closing on Philly very quickly. Felix 2 seconds down on White. As Iska has DRS going down the back straight. Setting a 1.8.003. DRS braking hard. Get the DRS back on now as he exits the straight onto the straight. Trying to keep in that slipstream of Junior. Trying to close in. Not closing in as much as he needs to get past. He's going to get a good exit here. Good exit and DRS again. Down the straight. As Iska actually gained 0.01 of a second. 0.01 of, yeah, about 0.1 of a second on Junior going into turn 3. As Shulikau has crashed out as well. Iska having to get past the AI, and Iska and as Philly goes down the straight, Iska having DRS 0.7 of a second, closing 1.74 that lap. Braking hard, fourth gear, power on, get the DRS open, follow him down the straight and see what happens. Let's just check if Iska's got a penalty. Iska's got 1 penalty. Pili has got 3 penalties. So Pili has got to pull a massive gap to keep this 6th place he's currently running. As Iska looking for the inside, blocking up as he nearly rear ends Junior. Going into turn 4. Getting that apex really well. Getting faster sector than last lap. Gonna have the slipstream off of Junior going into the penultimate corner. DRS detection point, he got it, and was now as the DRS is open, and he's going to cross the line with a 1.73. He didn't improve on his lap time there. Iska with the fast lap at the moment, opening the DRS, going down the straight, trying to see any possible overtaking chances on Junior, as we see Milio getting closed in on by Junior and Iska, as Boosen pulls in on Vili. Vili is not gaining on Felix. Felix has lost a whole second on White in the last few laps that I've been watching. Iska still is close a lot more onto Junior. Let's see what's going to happen. 0.3 of a second faster than his best lap in sector 2. Going into the final corner, penultimate corner here. Final corner now. Getting a good exit. DRS open now. And he's very close. 0.2 of a second. Iska going faster with a 1.7199. Getting a good exit out of turn 1. Junior getting another 3-second penalty. He's got the DRS on Junior. Junior's got a DRS on Milio. Let's see what's going to happen into turn 2. Junior going for the inside line. Iska getting stuck behind Milio. He's going to have DRS. Both of them have got DRS. Iska's got to go for this overtake here. Iska going around the outside of Milio, trying to close in on Philly Junior. As Milio cuts across him, and Iska retires. Iska was looking for such a good battle up ahead. That's unfortunate to see it happen. Daniel and Max are now in 7th, 8th. Dream's gonna be 9th. Adam's gonna be 10th. As the leaders are on their 29th lap of this race so far. As the gaps just sort of edge out now, this far into the race, it's looking like a good race so far for these guys. I think this is White's first race. I think, if I'm correct from the standings that I've seen. White. SX White is his first race. He hasn't got any points at all, so this could be 25 points for him. Felix going to have 18 points. Felix hasn't got any points either. He's brand new. Villy's gonna go 15 points. He's gonna jump up to 128. Booson going to be getting 12 points, going to jump him up to 150 points. Junior is going to be on... How many points is Junior on? Junior doesn't have any points here. Milio is going to jump up 8 points. Going to jump up to 53 points. Daniel is going to be getting 6 points. He will be jumping to 18 points now. And Max going to be getting 4 points. Going to be going to 30 points in total now. Dream is going to be getting 2 points. Dream's going to jump up to 28 points, and Adam will jump up to 10th place. Don't know what it's like, but if he does, he jumps up 1 point and he gets 56 points overall in the end. As we see White come through the penultimate corner, is going to the final corner to start his 32nd lap, or 33rd lap. 32nd lap, there we go. Okay, so... Oh yeah, he's already started it. I was watching Felix. Silly me. As Booson is closed in on Villy. Let's see how this goes ahead. Booson could get a position here. Booson closing and constantly closing on Villy. Villy and Booson are battling for the championship. This is going to be a bit of a rivalry here later into the race, as we're currently on the 32nd lap. This is the most intense race that I've watched so far in my commentating career, and I've only been doing it, say, a month or so, and it's been the most enjoyable race so far. Booson going to be 0.4 seconds behind, 0.3 of a second into the last corner, getting that DRS open now, getting the DRS and slipstream off of Villy. They're going to go follow each other into turn 1, braking hard. Villy going to get a good exit, same as Booson going to get a good exit. Villy getting a better exit, pulling him away, but then going to be pulled into the hands of DRS into turn 2 as Booson nearly rear ends Villy, and Closes in on him though. I'm gonna watch the head for this lap or so. Rest of this lap and halfway through the next lap. And I'm back. So Philly going to have to defend into turn 2 as Boosen goes. Nope, he doesn't go for the overtake. He keeps behind. Boosen gonna have DRS down the back straight again, going into turn 3. Gonna close in by 0.1 of a second. Not gonna go for the overtake yet. As we see White going to start his 35th lap, which is going to be his penultimate lap. Second to last lap. As we see Philly and Boosen going battling. Boosen going to get a better exit out of the corner. Going to have DRS slipstream going down the straight into turn 1. Is he going for the overtake? He will go for the overtake. And will he stick it? He will stick it. But Philly going to have No, neither of them had DRS there. That's very odd. I've never seen that happen before, where the driver hasn't received the DRS even though he was behind. Okay, so now it's going to be Philly going to be battling for that position now. Going into turn 3, DRS slipstream. As Malio goes into the pits. That's an odd one. Gets a good exit. Boosen being a quick driver is going to be there. As we see White going through to start his penultimate lap. This guy has driven an amazing race today so far, and see if he can finish it off. This is his penultimate time going through turn 1. As we're going to go ride on board with Philly and Boosen battle. Philly going not going to have it. Going to have the gap. Philly getting a better exit out of turn 1. Going to have DRS slipstream. Going to keep on back of him. 0.5 of a second now. 0.4 of a second now. Going into the turn 2. Get a good exit. Getting DRS on now. Straight line. 0.5 of a second. Closing. Very well. 0.4 of a second. Good exit here. Needs to be a good exit here. 0.4 still. Gonna keep it at 0.4. 0.3. This is gonna go down to the line, this guys. Let's quickly just check if they've got penalties. Philly gonna have zero penalties. Boosen gonna have 0 penalties as well. This is gonna be very intense. I think Boosen's just gonna sneak away with the podium here, guys. So that would be White first. Boosen jumping and getting second place. Philly getting third place. Felix having so many penalties, he comes 4th. That was an unlucky drive for him. Junior getting 5th. Daniel 6th. Oh, actually, we'll wait until Philly goes. Yep. So Junior getting 5th so far. Daniel gonna come across the line and receive. Daniel is going to come across the line and receive 6th place. Max is going to come across the line and receive 7th place. Dream will come across the line and receive It's 8th place, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 8th place. That was a phenomenal drive by these guys today. I'm gonna say I will have to give driver of the day to my guy on the top of the podium. Dominated the race all the way through and done a phenomenal job. Maybe this was for things to come in the future. That podium is amazing. How, but second and third jumping up position each by Felix having a penalty. He had a total of 6-second penalty that just gave him away. Adam finishing 4 laps down. Iska unfortunately getting to 11th place due to hit, and even though he did get the fastest lap as well, that's unfortunate to see. And that is your results. First, Wyatt, Boosum second, Villy third, Felix fourth, Junior fifth, Daniel sixth, Max seventh. Can't remember the other 3, but it's been a great race to commentate on. I will hopefully see you guys next week at a later time. And thank you and goodbye.